kilalanin niya Harry Potter. Down daw, check mo daw. Padunggan ako, sorry ah. G. Okay, friend na tayo. Working na tayo live. So, mga natatanaw live. Medyo nagapang-figure pa ta sa ito ang mga nagkakam. Okay, hindi lang. Start lang mo na. Para live. Dili lang. Kinsay nagabasag ano. Naging siya nilulugin sa engine na lang sa basta Hogwarts as honest kapag na using sword for Scottish skies on the back of this grateful black hippogriff. New mounts are acceptable in the gears. Adjust the letter to first.
We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Pagkalit! Nakasama ng first year! 5th year! Term begins on September 1st. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and you will accept. To accompany you in your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Glazov to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley. Look! Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Okay. Siguro, kasi diba ang laro is ano? Uy, kami! Chuya! Brada! Brada eh!
Kita tayo.
Ishan.
Kita tayo Pinoy itsura. Aray. Pinoy ng itsura. Pinoy ng itsura. Ngayon, siguro yung pinaka-Pinoy na. Ariyo, Pinoy ka ni gamay.
Huwag si ano?
Pinoy.
Kanang, yun sa kanina, sa sequel.
Ay, katong sa, Fantastic Beasts. Tangan na yung Pinoy dito. Yung Pinoy. Yung pinapay. Ay, babae yun.
Babae mo na.
Aso Pinay.
Yan, nagpagita gwapo tiya ay...
Dili man gwapo, karang best represents lang man. Sa man.
Uy, gatoy. Are you cute? Grabe. Style pala na nito. Dito ka decide. Okay, wait. Ay, God, long hair ni siya, long hair. Sheesh! Puro ako! Nawa na nag-block kay, freckles. Laga, siyang di ko na siya tattoo. Ay, kampras. Wala lang kay, lang ka. Simple person lang. Wala pa eh. Pagka matagkilay. Ari, okay na niya. No? Okay na niya, no? Ari.
Ikaw bahala.
Ari. Ari ba niya siya campus? Wow! Painganak niya ko naman. Anyway, ari lang. Kaya simple person, simple person. Boys 1, boys 2.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Manong!
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
So
It was wonderful. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. It was wonderful. I believe that was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this
normal
class.
lang, story. Focus on story with minimal gameplay siya. Normal lang pa. Next na akong first name. Si, Bolts.
Yung channel
First
eh.
name. Ayun lang. Pangit. Boring. Bolts. You must choose the name of your character to proceed.
Rex. Lapo.
Okay, fine na ako yun. Are you a witch or a wizard? Witch? Wizard. Dul man tayo, wizard. Pula.
Ay, di ba ang witch?
Wizard kay hindi na kayo lalaki. Shallow curse wizard na kami. Right, shout out. Tapos, start your journey. Sayang kay pangalan doon. Hindi na ma-change pa tayo. Wala na. Sa tagula.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar! George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Nalagyan niya siya ng sketchy na siya. Oh! Wala yung horse. Wala ka na. Delay. May wifi. Wifi na horse.
ability. Yeah, hindi na mag-skip kung ano. Hindi na mag-skip kung hindi ka asa naman kung ano soundtrack din sa ano ba?
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do not know.
Hindi niya na pula control niya naman. Kasi yun sa ano, 6 sa 5 yun sa kanila. Makita mo lang kabila.
The key! Give me your hand! Addio! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
G to heal. Kaya G to heal.
What happened?
Tawa-tawa man.
George.
Tawa-tawa extra.
I can't believe he...
Pito-pito plus!
What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
WAS dito po. Siguro mamaya pa yan. Kapag ano na.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage
Pwede
travelled.
mo na sa ano? May...
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
So, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
However faded it might be.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Bumambak ka rin sa may tao. Ayaw po.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Dagan kay kagtabi kung didirin sa mga yung
But
lapagay
sir,
na.
why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Excellent. Use your gun at this way. Pinangapon makalaban din.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Nag-spec lang gani ka. Rougher na gani. Go, na ito. Jar lang tayo. Praning mo, praning. Yo, asa mo magagyan eh?
Ah, up there.
Up there. Uy, gosh. May pa ni sila, no? Bisan Wizard, ano, part 4.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Mangin sa labas.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
daw pugusan niyo kasi gabi na po. Oh! Ano ka daw? Kung ano yung naka-highlight yung tama niya.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ito lang light lang. Tapos di ba yung mag-check out? Hindi mo actually surrounding if you're in the middle of the press the temporary quest to toggle quest effectively. Dapat i-hold mo para mag-proceed siya.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Tapos, pakialam ko kung sino siya. Na tayo. Anong gawin? Dito? Punta dito. No, siguro. Path Hogwarts. Professor Pig and I have traveled by a portkey to the remote cliffside installations. We need to explore.
That enchanted crystallized stone again.
Yeah,
But
boy.
what could it be blocking?
Represent! Represent Lapu-Lapu! Ngayon sila nakita yung sa news.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Boss! Dali yan! Nagdagan na! Mas kayo! Apigi kayo ng malangan-langan yung kabus ba? Galag dito.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Boss!
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Goblin ang main ng kalaban sila.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then.
Wala lang.
Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments.
Whoa.
It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Ano yung ganahan? Karang ano na bawa ko.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Look, nasuda ni. Okay. Beep. Ay, look. Ay. Lo, di ko balo. Oh, Illuminati. Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Tama, lagi ka itong
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Itong spell game na.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos. You've acquired the wand lighting charm, Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates a light at the tip of your wand to help you see the dark room. No, we've watched Harry Potter.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me.
Lumos na.
It does follow the light.
Kunyari, ano siya? Harry ka ba? Ay, siya. Lapo-lapo parang. Niya, ito mga botan eh.
Lumos.
Okay, bot. Good. Ah! Wow! Lumos yung magkataking ni Kali. Hindi problema, kahit ang kotak ka, matik kasi kalabanan eh.
Look out!
Potato.
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso!
Bot lang ka tayo!
Potato! Deposo!
Mula ba lang ng mas play kay Lumos na kawa? Lumos.
Levioso!
Wait ka.
Confringo! Expulso!
Oh! La! Reveal the way forward.
Deposo! Confrindo! Levioso!
Feeling ko dapat gagawin tayo.
Expulso! Levioso! Potato! Confringo!
Review your objectives. Paano galing mag-review ng objectives? Basta ba?
Wait lang. Kasi yung dapat mo gawin... Dapat kong gawin is maghanapin saan magpunta. Look, katagal naman.
Lumos. Confringo. Levioso.
Siya lang at tagiyo. Kay tank ka mo na siya.
Extenso. Confringo.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Makita ka din. Ako nakita.
Decoso. Descendo. Confringo. Exposo. Levioso.
Look. Paano?
Decoso.
Namatay.
Exposo.
Hindi ko alam saan.
Ano ba ang objective mo?
Hindi ko din alam. Maghanapin daw yung... Ay, Revelio. Really halata niya yung interactive. Revelio.
Revelio. Exposo. Exposo. Levioso. Confringo.
Something there.
Stupefy. Deflector. Levioso.
Rebellion.
Deposo. Exposo.
Protego.
Confringo. Levioso.
Stupefy.
Confringo. Protego. Deposo. Exposo. Levioso.
Once a day, Mark. Once a, kalimutan ko paano
Lumos. Rebellion. Lumos.
Exposo.
Protego.
Levioso.
Stupefy.
Descendo.
Stupefy.
Stay close.
Ay, ilang.
Lumos.
Pinubola kami.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't
Boss!
good. Where am I supposed to go? Ah, that's where they're leading. Wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Hindi siya mag-talk.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Dulo na. Just have to...
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Wala na ko heal, gatoy.
Lumos.
Ay, hindi.
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Na! Hold Q during Protego and Serenus to alam ko na, mag-oxbite ka pala.
Potato! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato! Stupid one.
Pamula ang potato.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Anong ginapatol-patol mo pa?
Revelio.
Boss, nakatili boss, dude.
Lumos. Protego.
Yan, ito. Ito.
Hello? Are you there?
Professor Fig.
Secret.
Yes. Godric's heart, I'm glad you're all right.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
somehow back in the entry room to the vault.
I don't see a way to open the door.
There must be something. I'll keep looking over here.
Okay, gano'n lang kayo.
Revelio.
Points na may sundan eh. Bariya. Mutas ako pa rin. Ano ganun na? Kapag memory complete. Bus!
There
Saka
you
bus.
are.
Bakit ka bus no?
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Grabe no, para lang mag-store ng
Follow my lead.
memory lang kailangan. Marami ng steps na para lang para security. Ito sila motor. Finish the motor.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow.
Nag-iisa ko.
It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Kailangan mag-ihila mo.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
So guys, hello. Archangel na pala. Minsan eh.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in there.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Dito ba? Ito makapili tagal. Pili o okay. Full.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
The iconic sound has been
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Hasen? Ah, na-miss ko!
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
No, ano na ako napili na
I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever
Ay, ikaw
patience I
siguro,
had
Fig, no?
left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Ano na siya, no? Siya rin sa... Yan. Uy! Uy, Harry Potter.
Professor Weasley! We've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Buo na kayo ni siya baka. Siyempre, hindi ka naulo na yung mga napatay.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I want to start. I can't do it. I can't. Explore lang.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit.
Depende
But
sa
your
imong
professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Caring, curiosity, loyalty, ambition. Ah, loyal talaga. Curiosity? Generally, we're curious and loyal, but we're gonna go.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
No. Choose a different house.
Hufflepuff.
Am I a Hufflepuff? Okay.
better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Okay. What now?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff.
Ito na to?
Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Ito? Walang pa. Okay.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Saan nagka-video lang namin?
I'm really not worried. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Nevertheless, it is rather unusual. You must feel terribly out of place. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Introduce yourself to Adelaide. This is Adelaide.
Dear. Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Arthur's got you.
You don't
It's
need
all
to be
right.
frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, you went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first years caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Nice meeting you, Arthur. And good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
If it's newly baked, why does it look old?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Dagan. Gosh,
This way.
Action dagan si Professor.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and
Lumos.
educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was...
Revelio.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up!
Dadagan busing.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Yeah, got money.
Revelio.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Hello, dagan. Kung kaya, pwesto rin maksunod dagan.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Great Hall, Grand Staircase. Oh no! Not on green screen. Tana daw. Tana ba? Yapon. Yeah. Tara. Ina. Ding. Well, academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower library.
Hindi na ako.
Difficulty, dili man tayo. Siguro kami.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Professor Weasley.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
used as the earn by completing professor's assignments or as quest rewards. Okay. Collection chests 0 of 35 field guide pages, 1 of 150 demiguise statues, 0 of 10 astronomy tables, 0 of 1. Okay, track across with Levioso. Accio. Ooh, this is much better. Accio. No. Leviosa, in Guardian Leviosa, di ba tong ano? So, there is a fact.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso! Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak foe. Now, well done.
Levioso! Levioso!
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Leviosa. This should be easy.
You're good.
How perceptive. How's the view? Rather good at this, aren't you? Protego. No. Leviosa. Good form.
I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
Your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Bakit yun? Hey! I love you, dude. Hey! Pero meron.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way, didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I just...
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Watch it.
I'm sorry! Get away from me! What do you want?
Moose!
You made a point!
What's up, man?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Laban ako.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Ako'y Lumos Levioso.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Think of this like go. Very good. Not to worry. That's it. Stay focused. Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Yes!
Accio.
Not to worry.
Here we go.
Dito siya, dito. Marunong.
There we go. Be sharp.
Marami na yung billiard deck.
Accio.
Ay, mali! Gusto gaya kayo! Lagutay! Hindi, restart. Wala, billiards di ay!
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Gusto gaya kayo.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Lasso.
Accio.
Pwede siya palong.
Stay focused.
Watch this.
Pwede siya palong.
There we go.
Hey, ka-short! Ay, masaya! Ay! Ay! Short!
Here we go!
Lo! Ay! Ay! Galit mo ako!
Accio.
Splendid!
Baluan. A5 on the overlap.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Hey! Lason. Palu. Short. Verbally or clearly. Highlight nearby enemies, interactive elements, and containers, even through walls. It will also hint at the location of nearby Revelio pages.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so.
What can you say? Tulog sa tapos nila. Tama na tama. Dun ko na again dating for just for now. Bye.